Oh man, couldn't get the tires off. Came here to my neighbor's house. He has an air compressor and some air guns trying to get it off. Now he's looking for his breaker bar to try and get these lugs off. And I'm back home again because couldn't get those lug nuts off. They are on there super tight. I need a braking bar. I need That's country living, just shooting at random up there, higher up on the mountain. But I I sprayed some WD 40, used two air impact guns, a was that a cross what the cross lug nut thing? I always forget what those are called, and even a pipe on the end of that. But we didn't want to strip anything, so we stopped. And now I probably have to go to the tire shop that put these on and get them to take them off. But thinking about it, they did strip one of my bolts already, but I don't know what else to do. We will see in the saga of getting these wheels off so I can do my brakes. So, shalom for now. Well, it is a new day. The uh, Yesterday was quite difficult with trying to get the lug nuts off of the tires. Went to my neighbor's house, used his impact tools. That wasn't working. We tried using extreme leverage with a pipe trying to get the lug nuts off. Went to the tire shop that put them on and asked them to take them off. Then they said that they only tightened them with 100-pound foot of pressure. So now I'm back home, about to get the van prepped to try and change the brakes this time, and we'll see what happens, how far we get.
Big tire. Big tire.
You're changing the tire?
Big tire again. Right. Oh, hey, Mother.
Milk Duds coming over?
I'm gonna come over here.
Is it getting loose this time?
Oh! Probably too big.
Yes. That's a 1316.
Oh, no, no.
Go ahead, put it on. You almost got it. Turn it some.
Oh,
Did you get it?
um,
Here, go like this. There you go. Well, as y'all can see, we're here about to try and take off the lug nuts now. The chunk he already started, but I don't think he has the strength to do it. Did go get everything loosened up. So now let's see if things will come off.
hi.
Let go. That's one. That's loose.
One, two, one, three.
Wait a minute. Back up. That's two. That's loose. Three. They said that they tighten them up to 100 pounds, 100 pounds of force, and I was actually able to get it off. So now, time to jack the van up. Now we're gonna lift the van up if I don't fall down. You gonna help? me get into the spot first. About right there. Take the lock off. Actually, I want to do it on an angle so it doesn't roll. Okay.
Go hold it.
You want to hold the socket?
You hold that hand. Then I'm gonna put down.
Yes. There we go.
Here we go.
Okay. Push this up and down. Come here. You can't get it to go down? You need help? Okay.
Now I'm gonna quit it. Now I'm gonna quit it.
You want credit? Is the wheel off the ground?
We're high.
Okay. That's all we need. It's okay, babe. It fell down? Okay, do the next one. Yes. Yes, just like that. Keep going. Keep going. Pay attention to what you're doing. Is it out? Pull it out. Okay, that'll do the last one, okay? All right, there's a few things I got to take off back here. First, the brake pad sensor. There are two 6 millimeter uh, hex. Is it hex? No, what is that called? I can't even think of it. I have them down over here, the 6 millimeter, and then a 12 millimeter socket for these guide bolts that go in here. So let's get those off. So I'll take this little cap off.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, my chunk. Get the 6 millimeter in there, and that was nice and easy. So I got to get them the rest of the way out. And thanks to fluid dynamics and a C-clamp, because the caliper wouldn't come off, just squeeze some of the fluid back into the reservoir, and there we go. Oh, that is a wire that is still clipped on to there. I unhooked it, but how do you unclip it? Does it go in? Oh, it has to lift off of here. How do you lift it off? Come on, clip. Or do I have to? How do you slide it off? There we go. Now that wire through there. Should have just compressed the caliper the rest of the way. Now looking at these pads, they're getting close. And now you can see this is the brake pad that was on there versus the brake pad that's going on there. You see how little bit of the actual brake pad is left. That's why the sensors started going off. Had to get in, turn the wheel after spraying these bolts with some WD-40 to try and get some mechanical leverage using this handle from the Badlands jack for some leverage to get the caliper housing off, because man is this thing tight. Well, I'm still here on the same side. I broke off this retainer bolt right here, trying to get it off, and then this one down here, it it is starting to strip. Watch some more videos, and one guy says put some heat to it. Let it doesn't have to be all the way to glowing, but that will ease things with getting out. So I'm up here heating it up now. Luckily, I purchased this torch. Well, actually, I purchased one a while ago, and when it got delivered, it didn't have the actual torch. It just came with the bottle. Now I'm going to heat this up and see if I can get this bolt off, or if I'm going to take the grinder that I just pulled out, grind this bolt and pin off, or use a hammer just to knock it off. Uh, Need some more? Why are you flaming out like that? Uh-oh. Wonder if it's hot enough yet. I'm not going to do a tongue test, but we will see in a moment. Let's put that to the side. Grab this 12 socket. Some videos, they just, I guess, knock them off or something like that and don't even use them anymore. Let's see. On there. Nope. Just stripping off. So I'm going to try and heat it up some more. I already put some WD-40 on it. Don't know what else to do besides either use the grinder to grind it off or take a hammer to it just to snap the bolt. So went with the DeWalt grinder, and then took this hammer that I borrowed from my brother DR to get the caliper off, and there it goes. Now you can see what's left of those bolts there. They will stay there just like that. They aren't that necessary. It just helps guide the tire back on. So now to do all of this in reverse. I guess I grab the new rotor, get that up there, make sure it lines up with the old holes. That's one and two holes. But we are going to use, like I saw in another video, where are the actual lugs so we can get, nope, that's not them. What did I do with them, or what did the chunk do with them? He was out here helping me for quite some time, and now I don't know where the wheel lugs are. That is a massive problem. Here they go. They were hiding under some stuff. So let's get two of these in here. since we don't have those retainer bolts anymore. Just have to use these to keep everything in place. And there we go. Got the clips in there. Now to get this assembly on. Wait, had it upside down. That scared me for a second. Whoa! Maybe I should hold on to a bolt that needs to go in there. And I am going to spray some WD-40 in here for the future to keep everything nice and clean. And on the bolt, so let's put that down, clean this up some. Oh no, sounded like we're running out. That bottle is getting light. Come on, line up. There you go. Now let's get the other one in there and start torquing away. Now to slide the brake pads in, one without the sensor. Go ahead. You can do it. It's the one without the sensor. And now the one with the sensor. One with the sensor is so much easier. It doesn't have to go through that bar. And now what do we need to do? We need to get the caliper. Well, let's take an old pad. Take the one with the sensor. Get the C-clamp. Gonna have to close the C-clamp up a whole lot. Oh, I remembered I started up the van, so I have to open up the brake reservoir. Are we there yet? Just about. Oh, a little bit too far. So now we have the C-clamp pressing both pistons in. Might need to shift over to the other side. No, it's going. So I don't know if y'all could see that. Using the C-clamp to push both pistons in at the same time. So let's take this off, see if we can actually get over the brakes. Got a little bit twisted there. Have to get this sensor in, well, the wire for this sensor in. And is it wide enough? Yes, it is. So before I do that, Got to get the grease. Put the grease on there. They only gave this one little pack, so I can't be too liberal with it. So, places that I want it. So these definitely need to be spongy and move, and this one is not moving. Why is that? Come on, you gotta move. There wasn't much uneven wear, so put a little bit of the grease on here, a little bit of the grease on this side. But the caliper is not moving. Feels frozen on this side, but this one moves in and out really good. Wonder if this one is supposed to, no, it's supposed to be sliding the entire way. So I have to figure that out. I'm going to spray some WD-40 in there and see what's going on with that. I don't know why it didn't just click to me now after going to the tire shop. Hey, maybe you should take your rings off, but I'm going to have to do a deep cleaning on all of them later on. On my little fancy turd from Refuge Medical. And now the passenger side is completely done. And I got to put this tire on here and start on the driver's side. So I will show you that once it's completely done. Then we're going to go for a test drive and prayerfully stop. Everything, and I mean everything, is coming off easy on the driver's side. Both of these pins came out nice and easy. All the bolts came out nice and easy. And caliper will just and the caliper just fell off. The other one I had to use a hammer to get off. This is craziness. Well, everything is done. There's a little bit of a mess up there that I gotta wipe out. I told myself I was gonna put a tray there to catch any of the brake fluid that came out. I forgot to, so I'll just have to wipe that up. Brakes are done on both sides. I got tools and a whole bunch of other stuff to clean up. Clean up, put away. I washed my hands because they were all gritty and grimy. Now I am going to pump the brakes. Not, no, literally, I'm going to pump the brakes, not figuratively, meaning that I'm going to take a break, but I am going to do that. Make sure brake pressure is good. Go do a test drive and come back, clean up all these tools, and that's about it. Thank y'all for watching. This was an experience, and I'm glad I wasn't doing this under duress or without rule of law, and that I found out that I couldn't get my wheels off the uh, my wheels off of the hubs. So that's a good thing to know. Y'all should check yours to see if you can get yours off, just in case you get a flat tire or something like that. You don't want to be stranded somewhere and then realize, oh, I have a perfectly good spare, but I can't get my wheels off. So that's something for you to check out. Make sure that it's all good. Y'all have a blessed day. Shalom.